we're in the same ballpark. You're lucky you've got 11, and I'm even luckier as well. Right, here we go. It's not.
Hello, my name's Sue, and my husband has Lewy body dementia, which, as you will know, involves hallucinations and quite unusual behaviour. John has had this for 2 years now, has been diagnosed for 2 years, although we think he had dementia before then. How it's impacted on my life is that I feel totally and utterly responsible for him now, whereas he was a professional driver, he was very good at DIY, gardening, all that sort of thing, and now he finds it incredibly difficult to even make a cup of tea properly. Sometimes we have cold water, sometimes he makes 3 or 4 because we have these imaginary visitors with us. So it stops me doing quite a lot of things that I used to do and enjoy, but I love him and it doesn't matter. I would do anything for him, and one of the main things in my life is to stay healthy and fit so that I can be there for him right until the end, because that is what I want to do. About a year ago, 18 months ago, we heard about memory lane groups, and we came along to where we are today at the Beacon, and John was very lucky to have a place almost immediately, and it was a man running the group. He completely relaxed. He enjoyed coming. Let me give you an example. On a Tuesday morning, John will get up and have a shower and a shave, and he doesn't need to be reminded to do that. All he needs is to be reminded that it's Tuesday and that we're going to memory lane. And he chooses what he wears. He asks what the theme is. So, for example, it was London a couple of weeks ago, and my John was born in London. He's a Del boy, and so he got a Del boy van, and he brought that along and was able to talk about it. And he talks about things in the group that he doesn't talk to me about at home. I don't know, I suppose because we've been together for so long, you don't want to keep repeating yourself, although he does do that quite a lot, if I'm honest. When John is in his group, I can have a couple of hours with the ladies and the gentlemen carers who are here, and we talk the same language. Do you know what I mean? We use shorthand. Oh, you'll never guess what happened to me this week, that sort of thing. And there's always somebody in the group that has been there before you, or that you tell them about it, and then the following week they say, you know what happened to you last week? Well, it happened to me this week. And it's like-minded people. And without that 2 hours of just sitting, sometimes laughing our heads off, sometimes crying to fill a hanky, it's just other people that understand, really understand me and how I'm feeling. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk to you.
Hi, I'm Janet Capp. My husband has dementia and PSP. I first met Prama a few years ago when Memory Lane Group, taken by Alan, very first started. For me, it was 2 hours of complete freedom. Nobody realises what dementia does to the carer. The carers are all getting older. They're as old probably as their husbands. Some cases they're older. and they do not realise the stress, the emotional turmoil on us, how you lose friends because they cannot cope with the dementia and the diagnosis, and what a lonely life it becomes. My husband attended the Prama group here in Ferndown, Dorset, and it was the best thing for him and for me, because through that I met some unbelievable people. And from that, I started my own carers group up. Prama to me has meant so much. They have backed us and helped us, and the support we get from them is amazing. Since coming here to Ferndown Memory Lane Group, I have met the most amazing group of people. They have become my friends. We can phone each other, we can talk to each other, we can say what we are feeling with nobody judging us, nobody saying you can't say that, that's not right. Things I can say to them, I cannot say to my sons. They probably wouldn't understand or would not believe probably what I'm saying. They are loving and they're very caring, my kids, but there is a cut-off point. And as a mum, you don't want to burden your children. But to my friends at the Memory Lane Group, I can say I've had an absolutely awful day, and they will understand, sympathise, and be there for me, and will pick up the phone to me and ask, how are you? Not how the person with dementia is, it's how are you? And that is so important when you are a carer.
Hi, my name's Jill Laybourne and I volunteer at a memory lane club in Coal Hill. And I think the clients enjoy coming because we have a lot of laughs and it gives them plenty of opportunity to share their experiences and come together and to learn about what goes on in the community. Because I live locally, I'm able to tell them about what goes on at church, what goes on at Women's Institute, and all the other various things I belong to. The impact on them, I hope, is very positive. And for me, I get a huge amount out of it. I love seeing them, I like seeing them laugh, and I love hearing about their stories, their families, and all the things that they've done in their very interesting lives.